Ralph. We'll go ahead and take player questions first to get them back out so they can do some post-game autographs.
Jordyn, I'll start with you. You mentioned coming to these games as a kid and the crowd being a big thing. What did the crowd mean to you guys today?
It meant everything. It was awesome playing in front of a crowd. I couldn't even hear my own teammates. Like, obviously I want to hear my teammates, but it's nice knowing that I can't hear them for, like, good reasons. But, I mean, it was awesome. It was a great atmosphere, and the hope is that we can keep bringing people into Memorial, get that magic in here, and, you know, whew, it was just fun. It was fun.
Jordyn, is that the loudest crowd you've seen since you've been here?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we've had, I don't know. It was just so loud. I was trying to call plays, tell my teammates stuff. I'm probably not gonna have a voice tomorrow, but it was awesome. Great feeling.
I had kind of a slow first half before you picked it up in the second. What kind of changed for you out there?
Just my teammates motivating me. My teammates, my coaches, they just told me to keep my head up. I know every game's not gonna be perfect. It was very slow, but knowing that I can just bounce back from that, and I have great people around me that continuously try to pick me up. So.
Jordyn, you guys only shot 35% from the field, but still found a way to win this game. What does that say about your guys' resiliency and finding ways to win even when you're not your best?
I think it first talks about our defense and our ability to get stops when we need them. We're not always going to have perfect shooting nights, but we have to, one, keep taking those shots and then try to, get to the rim, get easy shots, but also really rely on our defense to, get stops and maybe get something in transition. So I think more than the offense, it really, gives props to our defense and what we're able to do on defense.
Any more questions for the players? All right, congratulations.
Have fun, Coach. Good job. Thanks. Good job. I'm using you in. Next time all the questions are yours.
Yeah, I feel like this was the first game where you really saw vintage Jordyn and vintage Iyana in the same game.
Mm-hmm.
So what did it mean to see both of them have such huge games like that?
When you get into this time of the year, you understand that your team, if you're going to be special, needs to be player-led. Right, so obviously we're coaches for a reason. We're here to guide them, but I only have 4 timeouts. And when the crowd is loud like that, they can't keep looking over at me to call stuff. They can't hear me either. So you need to have people out there that know what's going on, that can make adjustments in the moment, that can talk to the team calmly with poise and confidence and huddles. And when you have a tandem veteran duo like Jordyn and Iyana who do that pretty much every day anyway, and Iyana specifically, especially since Christmas, then you know you're going somewhere special. You can't win games like this, especially in March, without that. And so that's a great sign, a great takeaway from today's game.
Yeah, a couple huge stops there defensively at the end of the game. What did you see from that defense there?
Growth. I mean, growth specifically. Sorry, I'm going to spit on you if you're closer. Justine Pizzat, Camille Pierre, who I've been really hard on, both of them defensively and in kind of in general. But I know that we need them. I know that we need them on both ends of the floor. But again, we hang our hat on defense, so we can't play any Olay defense. Justine Pizzat can't get beat in one dribble. Camille can't get beat in one dribble and then foul on layups. The people that we know are going to be there every day, Iyana for the most part, Jordyn Cambridge, Jordan Oliver, I know they're going to do their jobs. So when they start to attack our other players, we have to be solid and stick to our defensive principles. Today, that last 14 and whatever second, that was huge. That was huge for our team to know that they have each other's back, that we can trust our defense in big moments, and hopefully builds confidence within not only those 5, but the group on the bench too, knowing that we're going in the right direction. We're learning the right things, and we're continuing to get better.
Yeah, Sasha ended up fouling out today. She was limited in minutes because of that. And you mentioned you only have 4 timeouts, and you can't always call one when you need it. What adjustments did your team make on your own that you really liked today without having her on the floor?
I mean, I don't know that I would say anything technically. I would say resiliency. I liked that. I tell them all the time, their body language is a billboard. And I remember as a player, if I saw someone down on yourself, I'm going for your neck. I'm going for you. So I want them, they can say whatever they want in the huddles, but when we come out, we're one unit. We have a look on our face that lets you know we mean business. They say we stand on business, whatever that means. I'm too old for it. But we have to play like that. We got to play like that. We got to look like that when we've made 4 crappy plays in a row. So what? They're over. They're over. Now we got to make the next 4 plays. In a game like this, and she didn't say it, but I will tomorrow in film, we turn the ball over way too much. We have got to value the ball more, but that's over. And what we did do today was win the game after turning the ball over 25 times and shooting 35% from the floor. We won the game. So there's something to be said for that. And as we move forward, we'll certainly get better at the things we need to get better at, but really proud of our resiliency today.
You probably had some tough nights as you built this thing out. How fulfilling has the last week been for you?
I'm happy to see growth. I'm happy for my team, for my program. I'm happy for our department because we're all doing this together. I'm the one talking to y'all. I have the best staff in the country. I've been telling you guys that. I'm on a team too. My coaching staff, our administration, our other coaches, we're all doing the same thing. I'm just proud to represent Vanderbilt in the right way, and I hope we can keep it rolling.
Yeah, seeing Camille, do what she did, play that many minutes when she wasn't having a very good game offensively, what does that say about the growth that she's made?
I'll take, with a player like Camille, I'm hard on them early for a reason. I'm really hard on Camille. And I know that this team needs her, but I also know what Camille's ultimate goals are. And for both of those to happen, I need to be hard on her. I told her the other day, my job isn't to make you happy. My job is to make you great. And if she can continue taking those half steps forward today, hopefully we'll build tons of confidence in her ability to impact our team positively on the court. And now we have game film to show her how she can do that and how she can continue to get better so that she can do that in the next couple of months as well. But we need her to do some of the things that she did today for us to be successful down the stretch. Because you never know. I mean, we have Mitch. She's our next biggest kid. But you guys saw how Camille impacted the game today, defensively and on the boards. That's something that this team needs in the SEC, but certainly in March as well.
See the way the community backed you up and showed
Man.
out today.
I was telling our radio guy, I remember playing against Vanderbilt before I got here, and I mean, it was like this place was packed. There were 14,000 people. I have multiple people on my staff that played here in front of sold-out crowds. I know that they will come and support what we're doing if we put something out there that's worth supporting, and it's worth supporting. I can't thank the fans and the community enough. I love this community. I can't wait to play another game at home, to see them come out again. But they were our sixth man today. It was awesome. It was so much fun. Our players loved it. This is why you play college basketball, for days like today. It was great.
So sitting at 15-1, 2 big SEC wins, do you view these wins to be a statement that Vanderbilt is here to be a team to stay and make a splash in March and going forward?
I certainly hope so. I mean, I usually don't worry about what the outside thinks of what we're doing. I try to keep my kids level-headed, my players, our staff. We keep our head down and do the work. We've been doing that since we got here. So now, we live in such an instant gratification era. I mean, it's taken 2.5 years for us to get to where we are. Nothing changes for us. But I hope we're starting to turn people's heads because we're certainly not going away either. And I hate losing. And so does my team, so does my staff. We came here to win, and that's what we intend on doing.
You mentioned resiliency. Is that a testament to the culture you've built here at all, that your team is able to overcome those things?
Yes. I want them to, and that's the culture here, hopefully, for our program. One of the things, a learning culture. I want them to learn. We don't fail, we learn. Okay, we learn. We learn from our mistakes. Resiliency is big, certainly when you play sports, but these kids are going to need it when they leave here too, and that's part of my job as well. Life isn't always fair. It throws punch after punch. You guys know that, right? So if you can have resiliency as part of who you are, then you'll be okay.
All right, Coach. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.